Peter Obi, the Labour Party presidential candidate, and Babajide Ahmed, his running mate, were at the Tafawa Balewa Square as the party held its presidential campaign rally in Lagos. The presidential candidate of the Labour Party, Peter Obi, arrived at the Alaba International Market, his first stop in Lagos, as he rounded off his presidential campaign. Supporters shared their excitement as the Labour Party presidential candidate Peter Obi take his campaign to Computer Village, Ladipo Spare Parts Market in Lagos State. Earlier on Saturday, Obi was received at the Alaba International Market in Lagos by a large crowd of supporters before heading to the venue of the rally. Peter Obi, leaving Alaba International Market but finding a way out is a little difficult because of the mammoth crowd is only getting bigger as he strives and walks around the Alaba International Market. However, Peter Obi cannot win one state from the north. Daniel Boyala responded to the unit.
Support that he has gotten. See him as a third leg in the race. See him as a new force in the race. But he's a force, isn't it?
Peter Obi is a third force. But Peter Obi is not revolutionary. Peter Obi cashed into a movement, an agitation by young people who feel they need a different path. And then what Peter Obi did, he was a member of PDP, was running. If he had gotten a ticket, he wouldn't have gone there. Even after he left, he didn't go to Labour. He was scouting for a political party, right? The reason why I don't bother much about Peter Obi, let me tell you today, by my discipline of law, Peter Obi, as we speak today, is running as an independent candidate. He is not a member of Labour Party.
The Constitution does not recognize independent
so that tells you he's not.
So he has a political party, Labour Party.
So let me tell you what I mean by that. The electoral had made it clear you have a limited time within which you submit the list of registered members. At the time Peter Obi joined them for the presidential race, the list of registered members of Labour had already been submitted to INEC. If you go to INEC now, you summon them and you ask for the register, you cannot see the name of Peter Obi. And the Electoral Act says it is only a political party that will sponsor a candidate.
But there was that case went to court, and the court, 2 days ago, the court threw that matter out.
On this ground,
on this matter, yes.
So I haven't heard that.
Yeah.
I haven't heard that.
But if you find out.
Yeah. I haven't heard that. So if you move away from there to what can he do? Now let's come down. Where will Peter Obi win? He cannot win one state in the north. The entire north.
Are you so sure about that?
Because
what makes you think so?
Because one, we engage in rallies, in campaign, and we listen to people. The same Peter Obi that they are manufacturing all these 419 polls. Have you not seen all his rallies? All the rally Peter Obi has had now, all of them put together, is not up to our rally in Katsina.
Daniel, just a moment.
In responding to this rally, the All Progressive Congress APC Presidential Council have accused Mr. Peter Obi of the Labour Party running away from his Anambra and Southeast homeland to stage campaign in Lagos because of the iniquities he committed as Anambra State Governor. Obi is also said to have become panicking in the fear of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu's favourable emergence as the next president of Nigeria. The Tinubu campaign team accused Obi of bad leadership in Anambra State with all insecurity, political intolerance and rebellion, lack of popularity, resulting in an inability to conduct even council elections and failures in other spheres of leadership as governor.
Check from where we are coming from again. I think it is instructive again. Between 2016 and 2021, no party or no candidate or no government would want to jeopardize its chances in the year of election to now inflict upon itself this kind of crisis we are right now. What am I trying to say in essence? When this whole thing happened, you see there is this issue of the conspiracy that has been said from different quarters. I expected that while this issue was going on, a candidate, Atiku Abubakar, Peter Obi and the rest of them that have been speaking about standing on the side of the people will come out and stand on the side of people on all their campaign platform to hold the microphone and say Nigerians are suffering. CBN, reverse this thing. Are you that prepared to do what you are to do to implement this policy? Have you done this? Have you done that? If they had kept quiet, it's a different thing. But they were leading the CBN on. We all heard from the Kaduna State Governor, Nasir El-Rufai, is better informed. He said some people in the government, non-state actors, were conniving with some other people who perhaps were aggrieved about the outcome of the APC primaries, and they are doing this to Nigeria. So the utterances of Mr. Peter Obi and Atiku Abubakar on the ground that they were saying Nigerians should endure, Nigerians were at the filling station. It took Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu and APC governors to even play the role of opposition on behalf of the opposition. They stood on the side of the people. You just had the CBN governor saying that there's not enough paper to even print new notes after the advisory from the
they have debunked that.
No.
I saw it on your news.
No, wait, they debunked. They say anybody would debunk anything, depending on how.
It's being, all of these comments, coming from PDAPC, the Siamese twins, So, but. However, we have news for them, and our principal has proven to be a man of great strength, strength of character, a man of great capacity, a competent man, a man who has the capacity to take us from consumption to production, a man of great courage. Do you know what it means to move from a supposedly leading party to an unknown party just in 8 months? And he's been able to become the conversation, even when the media wasn't courting him, even when the media was disregarding him, even when the media was calling all his supporters names. But now he is the beautiful bride. He has become the force. He has become the conversation. The reason why the world is keyed in into the next elections that is coming in 13 days' time is because of our principal, Mr. Peter Obi, a man who has great compassion and empathy. He embodies the 5 C's that you look for in a leader, a man who has offered himself, a man who keeps taking himself to the people, not a man who is running away from the people, not a man whom we don't see him talk to us, not a man who clearly tells us he's bigger than the country that he wants to govern. That's the reason why he cannot sit down and be questioned. But Peter Obi has made himself available to the people. Yesterday was electrifying. I came all the way from Abuja to Lagos. I had told myself that whenever the date for Lagos rally is fixed, I, Maureen Berry at Kabrak, would be in attendance in that rally. Because for me, Lagos must understand that at the end of it all, their people are speaking, and they are speaking loudly. And they're saying that whom they have had as a godfather in Lagos for 23 years, they're going to retire him and all the structures that they have around them. And not just that, we, the people of Nigeria, we're also speaking loudly that we're not just going to retire the one godfather that has lasted for 23 years. years, but that we're going to retire the entire establishment of PDAPC that has held us in captivity, that has kept us in poverty, that has weaponized poverty, that even went ahead to steal palliatives that was given to citizens, not by them. It was bought by corporate bodies. They hoarded it. Some even had their faces on it, waiting to use it for their birthdays. So that particular, these two Siamese twins that have brought us nothing but pain. When you said the past 2 weeks have been hellish, no, hero. The past 8 years has been hellish. For Nigerians, there is no longer a middle class in Nigeria. It has been erased completely. And that is why we want to erase the PDAPC too, so that we can begin to have a Nigeria that will function, a Nigeria that will work for all, a Nigeria that when we come out and we say we're Nigerians, people will be proud to hold that green passport, as our principal said, at Chatham House. And that is why we spoke loudly yesterday. The atmosphere, and I'm sure Lagos, Nigeria, and the world over heard us, and they heard us loudly.
All right.
All right, guys, this is what I'm going to be heading the video today. Do you enjoy this particular video? If you do, please do not skip without you commenting your thoughts in the comment sections and give these videos a thumbs up. This is the only way you can support the growth of this channel. For all our returning subscribers who year to year or time to time always come to support the growth of our content, thank you very much. May God continue to bless you. Compliment of the season to all our viewers out there. We thank you very much for all your big support that you have given to this platform for making Plan B TV to work out. Thank you. Until we meet again, do not forget to turn on your notification bell so you'll be the first person to be notified anytime we upload a new content. If you have not subscribed, I don't know what you're waiting for. Please subscribe and be among the Plan B TV team. Thank you very much. Until we meet again. Peace out.
Don't forget to subscribe to get notified. And as you they share your support, now say God bless you too.
Thanks on the bed.
Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV. Oh, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV, Plan B TV.